you feeling, Pat?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a black eye.
You feel like you have a black eye?
Yeah. Like my allergies have been
Oh, is that what it is?
destroying it.
Or did you have a rough night?
And what?
Get fucked up.
You
and
thought I
don't
got
want to
beat
tell
up?
the people. Mm-hmm.
No, I mean I clearly don't have a physical black eye. I had like a hives around my eye, and it was like super itchy. Allergies have been whooping my ass.
Me too.
Because the weather's just been cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot.
You know.
Are traveling on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fun.
Yeah,
it's not fun.
It's been tough. And I just developed an allergy to my dog. My own dog.
Carson is a menace in allergies. He's just walking dander.
Yes.
He's this big, but his body is this big because it's all dander. It's just a thick suit of dander.
Yeah, so I've had to actually adjust how I deal with him. I figured it out now, but boy, did he kick my ass for a good month or so, to where I actually had one of my friends watch him for a month so that my allergies could
really
calm down, and I could get all the pet hair, because he's a shedder. So I had to get everything. I mean, I vacuum my couch every day. I make sure I open my back door pretty much a good amount of the day.
Real nigga dog owners just deal with it. You done sent your homie away.
I sent him, yeah. And I had to figure it out. I had to get the place prepared for me to be able to live with him. Because
I remember I called you once, and Carson was going crazy in the background, and I thought it was a much, much bigger dog. Because Carson, I feel like, is a werewolf. I think he turns into a bigger animal at certain times. I've never seen it before, but I feel like that's the case.
No, it's when he sees a squirrel. A squirrel. Mm-hmm.
What was that time, speaking of you being on the phone with you, me being on the phone with you, what was that time I just started mocking you on the phone? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
You were like, what time you want to shoot today? I was like, what time you want to shoot today?
Yes.
And you were like,
but you weren't doing it like that. You
no,
weren't doing it like that.
Okay, let me tell you what happened.
You sounded like
I don't know why I did this. I don't know why I did this. This was it was just in the middle of a conversation. Mm-hmm. It was just totally random. I started doing that. I was just like, and instead of you being like what you normally do, like shut up, you were like, shh, do you hear that?
Because
and I was like, do you hear that?
But
and
you
then
didn't
I was like,
say it
and then I was like,
that.
hear what?
You didn't say it like that. You sounded like me, but a male version.
I was going like,
me.
oh, do you hear that? And instead of you being like, shut up, you were like, hey, do you hear that? So I had to keep doing the echo imitation, but also responding to you. So you'd be like, do you hear that? I'd be like, do you hear that? And I'd be like, hear what? And you'd be like, it sounds like I have an echo. I made you think that there was a technical echo on your phone for like two minutes. And all I was doing was going like this. And then I would start laughing. I would mute myself to laugh. And I was laughing so much, sometimes I'd miss the next thing you'd say.
Yeah.
And it took you a minute.
So once I caught on, because I was like, you playing with me.
You didn't catch up until I started laughing. I
said, why are you playing? You keep playing. Stop playing with me. And then
that was a great moment.
You did a good job.
History.
You did a good job. But remember I told you the reason I caught on was because you were a little late with your echo that last time.
And because I was laughing, I had to unmute and then catch up to the echo and then answer. My timing got off, but it was, man, was it glorious.
Way to go.
So, our last hootenanny, our last episode, you mentioned a very, very intense thread, but we ran out of time. And it seems like a great time to bring it back. Mm-hmm. The thread I brought was, it's just a very cultural thread. It's about how long it takes for black people to say goodbye when they're leaving a gathering. The thread is called Saying Bye at a Black Family Gathering is a 45-minute process.
Oh, it sure is. It takes me about 17 goodbyes to even get to the front of the door.
It gets awkward
And
after a
then
minute.
after the front of the door, there's people in the front
Then
yard.
people
Then you
people
gotta-
start coming in. People start
then
who
you
are
gotta
just
talk to
arriving.
them.
Oh, it's a catastrophe.
Oh, and then don't mind the cousins that come with you to the car and stand at the car.
Oh, don't get me started on the people leaving with you. We'll get there. We will get there. But remind the good people at home what the violence that you were bringing.
Ladies, text the person you're sleeping with and say, "Why aren't we officially together?" Screenshot their response to this tweet. So you know what?
Diabolical.
No. Yeah, because I mean, it's like
Y'all are at
I'm-
home
I'm-
making these challenges just to fuck up everybody else's.
I'm gonna go first
Of course.
because this guy I was seeing made 7 figures.
Okay.
And we had been dealing with each other for years. And there was a challenge that went around that said, ladies, ask the person you're sleeping with for $100 and see what they say.
This was a separate.
Yes.
You
this
see what
nigga said,
women on Twitter are doing?
This is still ladies, text the person you're, I mean, let us live. Y'all be doing some janky shit and expect us to not ever say nothing about it. We are all living the same life.
Not
at this
if you guys
point.
told each other to say the original janky shit that we responded to. What'd he say? What'd he say to the $100?
So, he told me no.
Why?
I don't know. Because once he said no, I was like, no.
How'd you ask?
I really didn't think. I said, can I have $100?
That was just out of nowhere text.
It was on the phone. Because
And
we
he-
talked on the phone all the time.
And he just hit you with the no.
He hit me with no.
And then
And I
what?
was like, I let it go. I said, okay, cool.
And that was it?
That was it.
He didn't say why? He was just like no?
But what it did was it put me in a mindset that, okay, I need to probably move on.
Wow.
If we're
That was
if we're smashing for years, and I say, hey babe, can I have $100? And you make 7. I said he makes 7 figures, right?
Doesn't not important.
It is extremely important because
Not
I could see if all he had was $100 and I was asking for $100.
Well, that would just being unreasonable.
But you make 7 figures and I asked you for $100, and mind you, I didn't need it because I had money.
Right?
But the fact of the matter is, he said no.
Did
to
you say what it was for?
something- No, and I didn't feel like I should have to.
I don't
didn't feel
feel
like-
like he should have to give it to you then.
Well, then he didn't, and guess what?
And so you dipped. 'Cause
I
the nigga
didn't
didn't
dip
give you
at the moment.
$100 that
I
you didn't want or
but
need.
I didn't. But it's just the principle of damn, like I can't even ask a nigga I'm fucking for $100. Like it's that's minuscule.
It's not
I
a
can
lot of
ask
money.
my friends. I can ask my friends
It's-
for $100 and they'll give it to me.
It's
like,
not a lot of money, but
It's
you
not
never
a lot
said
of
what it
money.
was for.
but he said no before I could. So
Here's
if you say no, like just flat out no, the conversation's over. I'm done.
interesting.
Like, especially because
Well, here's the other thing. You said he makes 7 figures, right? He's a millionaire.
uh-huh.
So I feel like that's the problem with communication. Like, people don't take the time to understand the other person's point of view. From his point of view, from your point of view, you might just be one person asking for a little bit amount. And honestly, I've seen this happen a million times. Not to say that you fall in this category, but I've seen this happen. It's just like, from this one point of view, I need this small amount of money, so this person has a bunch of it, I should have it. But from his point of view, like, everybody has that group think. Oh, it's just a little bit, and he has it. Blah blah blah. So has a vantage point of a bunch of people doing that, and it might feel like some type of way from him, like he's being ringed out and all that stuff,
I
or
love
taken
that you're saying
advantage
all
of.
this. This is great.
No. I think
Yeah.
I think it's important because I feel like people in that position are either afraid if they say yes to one person, then that one person may keep coming back, Or if they say yes to one person, it starts something across the board, and now it's just
So-
like, oh well, you gave her this, blah 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 blah, and I could see why.
No. If you're smashing someone for years and you never asked for anything and you ask for $100 and they tell you no before they even say like,
Sometimes
I
you can't feed stray cats.
No, it ain't no stray cat. It ain't straight nowhere.
They'll come back with a whole group of cats.
Went nowhere. It was where it should have been at the moment. He said no. Now, if I go a little deeper into the relationship, there was more to the relationship. I actually did things for him and did not ask for compensation. So I've used my money to help him with businesses and stuff like that. So I racked up $10,000.
Okay, you spent $10,000 on him.
I racked up $10,000 in debt for him because some shit happened with his business. We had the type of relationship that if I asked for $100, you should have said yes with no questions asked.
Well, yeah, if you
You know what I'm saying?
If you put 10,000 in, of course.
Maybe he doesn't value me in a certain way that I'm even worth giving $100 to, even though I do all this stuff for him. And so I said, okay, I'll move. I'll keep that in mind, and I'll move on. And if I ever tried to, like, when we argued, if I ever struck his ego, sometimes he would go to show me the safe. If
you
we
would
ever
stroke his ego in an argument.
No, if I ever challenged his ego in an
he would
argument.
flex money.
Mm-hmm. If we ever had an argument about business or money or something like that, and I said something
Are
that
niggas
he
flexing
didn't like,
money on their own girl?
I've gotten flexed on a couple of times. I didn't have as much money as him, but I mean, I was good.
That's
But,
wild.
Yeah, it was tough. It was
You
like,
gotta have no bullets left in the chamber
It's-
if you pull out a stack against the
Yeah.
girl that you already dealing with.
Yeah.
God damn. Okay, he failed the $100.
I'm saying when we throw out like little stuff like this, it's because in the past, like dudes
I
that
said,
we've dealt with have.
like I started with, women on Twitter are just throwing shit out there to make other relationships crumble and fall apart. That's toxic.
This does say this thread finna be chaotic as fuck.
Okay. So we were talking about the $100, but reiterate the text the thread that you're actually
Ladies, text the person you're sleeping with and say, "Why aren't we officially together?" And
Ew.
screenshot their response to this tweet.
Like, what are y'all sitting at home doing?
You really are feeling some type of way about
No, because it's just like, what is that? Text the person you with for $100. Text them, what are we? Like, women are really probably a single woman sitting at home like, let me fuck all, just let me see the world burn.
I mean, this is helpful. Why not? What if there's some people that's confused about why they're not together?
So they got on Twitter and learned from
this
some
may
bitch.
have been the flag that they needed.
Exactly. See,
Hey,
this is why, from our point of view,
ask
it
him
just
this.
seems like y'all just sit at home and think of stuff to start shit with, because y'all be on Twitter listening to each other.
Now, you just came from Twitter talking about women lying and shit like that.
As a response
So-
for what y'all were doing, I'm starting to peep it and I'm starting to combat it. And I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all on Twitter.
Pat over here got PTSD from
It ain't-
somebody that
I'm
asked
just
him, why we not together?
I'm just listening to this bullshit. Mine is over here. Sam
Tell
Bly
your
at a black
story.
family gathering.
Like you just
is
wasn't violent
hilarious.
last week
What was I violent about?
about women lying. Last podcast.
Because I tweeted about, hey, men, let's get in on this.
Yeah,
Tell me
man
what they've
versus
said
woman.
to you instead of them just bashing us all day.
I just love your response to this.
It's just, y'all are just starting
Squirm, nigga, squirm.
shit. Y'all are just starting shit.
Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead and go into this debauchery of hood rat females trying to start shit.
All right.
Sick of y'all out here.
Damn.
Look at you choking on all the lies and the toxicity. Choking on your own
Shut
toxicity.
the fuck up. Why aren't we officially together? Who is this?
See, that's what you get. That's what she gets. That's what the fuck she gets. Yeah, try to fuck around and find out. That's where.
Who is this?
See? And that's the problem. It wasn't her in the relationship like, oh, I'm confused. It's pretty clear. She just needed that toxic tweet to be like, you know what? Let me push the button. That nigga probably married.
Nope. And that's probably
Who
why
is this? Is hilarious.
she needed to do that, because now she's like, oh, that's how you feel?
What are we? Why aren't we together? Who is this? What area code is this?
This one says, why aren't we officially together? Girl, you already know why. She said, I don't know anything. He said, laughing my ass off, your Sagittarius antics acting up. He sounds... Guys, throw in a...
I was kind of concerned about the girl. Girl, you know why. Here you go being a Sag. So that's the answer.
Right. At the time, you wanted something different outside of me. That's why we not together. Ooh. Told them what they needed to hear.
What'd he say?
At the time, you wanted something different outside of me. That's why we not together.
At what time?
So basically, I don't know. I guess maybe when he wanted more. She said, at the time, you wanted something different outside of me. That's why we not together.
He
And
said it's
that
too much.
happens so much.
What?
Where you dealing with somebody and they want every other pussy. So they don't want to commit to you because they want to deal with so many others. And then when you finally leave, then they realize like, oh shit, I really did like her. And then, you know,
You mean
you
other
try to
dicks,
come back.
not pussies.
No.
Don't try
I'm
to gender
saying-
swap. This he was the one who wanted her. She didn't want him. So she
Oh,
wanted
did I
other
do that?
dicks. Yes, you keep trying to switch it into a
Oh, my
man-hating
bad.
episode.
Oops.
Yeah, she wanted other peenies.
Ooh,
She wanted other peni.
Damn.
And he wanted something. And now she want to be something. And he's like, who is this?
She don't even want to be nothing. She just doing it because of the tweet.
Y'all just be starting fires.
But I was on track because I was saying that happens a lot. And I've been in that situation where a nigga wants something outside of me while we dealing with each other. I let it go, get over it. And then they come back once they realize they wanted me.
That's just
And
human
then-
nature.
But then my emotions are gone and now you begging to marry me.
Yeah, well, looks like it was the woman begging this time. So let's just stay focused.
Oh, shit. Why aren't we officially together? Because I'm broke.
You can't say shit to that.
Somebody said, that's real. Can appreciate the honesty.
Hey.
That's some bullshit.
It is some bullshit because niggas know they be homeless trying to pull bitches up.
Homosexuals.
Homosexual. Fucking for my next pillowcase.
Okay. I'm saying. I feel like maybe I shouldn't even go into that. Maybe I will in a minute. Why aren't we officially together? What expired vodka are you drinking this evening?
Wow. Expired vodka? Alcohol be expiring?
Because it's already bad because you know what vodka do to you. So
She could have said, are you drunk or are you off that vodka?
Vodka
Expired vodka?
one of the most violent alcohols there
Besides
are.
cognac.
You think cognac is more violent than vodka?
Hennessy?
Now Hennessy and okay,
I
Hennessy.
ain't never seen somebody do the stuff they did off of Hennessy off of some just vodka.
Shit.
Some Tito's.
Vodka tear your ass up.
Casamigos will tear your ass up.
That's tequila. Somebody said, why aren't we officially together? Are you trying to give both of us a headache?
Yes. That's my problem with all this. Y'all just
You over here getting a headache right now.
I can't stand when people just start shit out of nowhere. You just be like, wait, what? What are you talking about? That shit be pissing me off. Like, where did this come from? Twitter? Now I'm always asking you. Were you just on Twitter?
Wow, that cannot be your response.
Were you just? Did you just see a sad, lonely woman's tweet?
That's why you got to do
Twitter
it in
thread?
person.
That's even worse. How many times people are just, hey, can you come over? We need to talk. Just text me.
Just text you?
Text me
Hell
everything.
no.
I hate it.
Text you is crazy. This is tough. Why are we officially together? New phone. Who this?
That wouldn't work.
Yeah.
It's like I text the same number though.
She said, I need to get a PS5 for this man as a husband price. Why aren't we officially together? You haven't proposed. What you mean? Laughing my ass off. I have to propose? He said, I guess not. He said, probably because I haven't gotten my PS5. Remember bride price and that husband price? She said, okay, fair enough.
I like this guy.
Where's the bride price then? Are you going to kill a goat and give it to my father?
Humored his way out of it. It's the best way to deal with some bullshit. At least he tried to barter. All right, well, where's my PS5?
Why aren't we officially together? Because the hoes gonna get mad and you can't fight. The hoes gonna get mad?
The hoes can fight. Usually the hoes can fight. But, wow, that was more honest than I'm broke. What was her response to that?
Facts.
Facts?
She knows she dealing with an ain't shit ass nigga.
Well, not really, because he was, he accounted her safety. He was just like, I don't want you to get hurt.
I don't want to be with you because my bitches might beat your ass.
You don't want that. You don't want to put a woman in a harmful situation unbeknownst to her.
But that is not why they are not together.
So she wouldn't get hurt by the
fact
hoes?
that he has hoes, period, is probably why they're not
If they're
together.
already violent and they're already fighty, then maybe he's already stuck in that situation and he's just looking out for her.
Captain, save a nigga. Captain, save a hoe ass nigga.
What's that?
You.
Well, I'm Captain Save a Nigga.
Yes.
I'm Captain Defend a Nigga.
You are over here.
Hey, why not? There's two sides to every story.
Oh, shit. One guy getting, why aren't we officially together, texts from 4 different girls.
What, did you put them all in a group chat and tell them all at once? Because of you guys, because of each other. Now talk amongst each other.
Y'all are the reason why.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Why aren't we officially together?
My favorite one was Who Dis.
Oh, man.
Who is this?
My favorite one is because the hoes going to get mad and you can't fight. Because that's the one I really believe. Outside of the you can't fight, I feel like a lot of guys don't get in relationships because of the hoes.
Because of the hoes?
Social media has made that way worse now. I feel like
worse than when they were just locally hoeing?
No, before social media, when you didn't have access to women across the world, women across the state, women across the nation.
It's like having a reel, you know? Like when a filmographer has a reel of all the projects and all the best things they've done. Mm-hmm. That's what people's social media is. They only post all the best stuff. So you basically have marketing for yourself. All the best stuff, all the fun pictures you've had. And that's just a whole menu.
But you could be dealing with somebody, I feel, that is, like, say, you're dealing with somebody that's perfect for you. But you can't really see it because
of all the fog.
Of all.
Hoe fog. Must be a term. All the hope, there's a lot of hope fog. I can't see.
Whole fog, bro. The whole mist.
It's a lot of fucking whole fog. I
It's a
can't
little-
really see what's best for me.
They're in the mist. Have you seen that movie, The Mist?
The Mist?
The holes just come out the mist. Like, well,
Hey guys,
so I think
be careful for that whole
Boosie
fog.
said that though.
What?
That's the only thing that I agree with Boosie on
What?
about social media ruining relationships.
Yeah,
Is that
I agree with a lot.
I don't
Boosie
remember what
with
he
a lot.
said about white women, but I remember what he said about men.
Of course you did, because you just tune all that other stuff out, huh?
I didn't tune it out.
Oh, they making fun of men? I'm in. All right, now I'm listening.
I just remember him saying that, and I think it's true. I've seen it.
Well, while your thread tries to start things and start fires and arguments,
Oh Lord.
my thread is just a good old cultural group chat
It probably,
about things that we all share.
to be fair, mine probably didn't start all of that. The women probably told them right after I saw it on Twitter, and
But
I
it was still
responded.
probably like how you had the $100 thing, like, oh yeah, I was just testing it, but you failed.
That really fucked me up. This episode is brought to you by Dave. If you're living paycheck to paycheck or struggling to make ends meet, the holidays may be a really stressful time for you. But with Dave, you can get your money sooner and you can spend more time enjoying the holidays with your loved ones, not worrying about how much money you have to get through the week.
That's right. Dave is the banking app that could help you get up to $500 instantly with ExtraCash. With Dave, there's no interest, late fees, or credit checks. And that's more money to buy those last-minute gifts to catch up on bills without having to wait for your next paycheck. You can finally tackle those expenses that have been stressing you out without any hangups. Millions of people have already downloaded the Dave app to get the financial relief they need with ExtraCash. So if you're in a pinch and need some extra help, download Dave and think of it as a helping hand from future you.
That's right. Download Dave today at dave.com/thickthreads. That's dave.com/thickthreads. Sign up for an ExtraCash account and get up to $500 instantly. For terms and conditions, go to dave.com/legal. Instant transfer fees apply. Banking provided by Evolve. Member FDIC.
All right, and happy holidays. All right. So for my thread, saying bye at a black family gathering is a 45-minute process.
Did it say 45 or longer?
45-minute process. Says how many times do you have to say bye before you actually leave? The first thing on this, the first tweet is, and if you take too long, the early goodbyes that you said lapse, and then you need to start again.
Yep.
So the first people that you say bye to, you probably have to.
Yep. Because don't let them find out you still here.
Well, how much time is that between the first bye and the lapse?
I think I would say 15 minutes.
If you get sucked into another conversation, then you probably have to like use that conversation as your base point and then say bye to everybody.
Because
after
don't forget, you might have to use the restroom. As long as you talking, you might have to go back inside and use the restroom before you leave. Don't let you say goodbye and then have to go back and use the restroom
Right.
after a 15-minute conversation after you said bye already. Now
Yeah.
you're coming back in like,
Because it's kind of awkward to walk past by somebody that you already said bye to and just be like, oh, I already said bye to you.
I'm glad you're still here. Oh, I thought you was gone. I'm glad you're still here. Hey, what remember the time?
Oh, like you don't got. Yeah, that's the worst. Because like I was just saying, generally moving through black people is tough. Because even if they do let you say bye. But yeah, some people will also like be like, yeah, bye. But also, you know, like pushing past it. Then you got to deal with the people who just got to the function. Like, I feel like every black person has an escape plan if they can't stay that long, you know, because it's not as simple as just like getting in, making your rounds, and then be like, oh, it's 4 o'clock, I gotta go. Like, you have to literally have like a game plan. Boom, 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 boom. 3:30, say something, do your buys. It's quite a lot.
I agree.
Another guy said, if you are lucky, because there will be uncles that have been sitting with you, and when you want to leave, they want to have a private conversation, which always includes money. That's really specific. But
Why are uncles so trash? Uncles be trash. Uncles do the worst shit to everybody.
it's always an uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, because after the second hug and kiss on the forehead from Granny, we need to be out the door. Second hug. Says it takes 3 hours to be able to go after saying goodbye to my father.
See, now that 3 hours sounds more like it. It's nighttime by the time you try to leave. If you're trying to leave in the
you're
day,
trying to leave a daytime party.
you are leaving it.
See, this is up my alley. That's why you just have to. That's why you just got to disappear. They will know MOS when you call to tell them you've arrived.
Your MOs? Your MOs? Like modus operandi? They'll know your MO. Like how you roll. Like how you just... don't worry about Junior. He just disappears.
I don't care what this guy meant. I just do like what he meant about got to disappear because my Batman escapes.
That's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with he was probably trying to say it becomes your MO. Like, so then it becomes acceptable. But only one person can do that. Everybody can't just disappear, you know?
But then he said to call to tell him you've arrived instead of got home. So it was just a really bad tweet.
Yeah.
Says they'll even accompany you to the car for an extra 30-minute goodbye. That is crazy. My mom be hanging out the window. It's like a move. It's like, bye, walk to the car, talk, bye, open the door, stand by the door, talk, bye, get in, talk through the window, bye, start the car, talk, then bye. Then that's when we leave.
I get all that, but she'll stand at the stairs and still continue. And I'm like, can you go inside? Like, it's dark now. I don't want you standing outside by yourself. Like, do you want such and such? I am pulling off, and you're asking me if I want a plate of ribs? Yes! Now I'm coming back.
Yes, I want a plate.
Start the process over. You got a sweet potato pie you didn't tell me about?
Offering food when you in the car is wild.
It's wild, and it happens.
Well, also it says my mom this is even crazy. My mom does the prayers for safety on the road. So you got to pack the car at 11 to drive off at 1 because she's cooked in the Tupperware for your food is on the counter.
Yikes.
Said I'll say I'm gonna head out 3 times and still be there.
Yep.
This is very, very, very true. I feel like.
True.
Do you have leftover plate morals? Because I know people who will come in, be like, hey, and start packing up leftover plates to leave. And I think that's really fucked up.
I talk so much shit about them.
And then you do
horrible.
it?
No. I don't do that.
Because it's dipping in just for the cooking and then being...
I enjoy being around my family, having all the conversations. I don't usually be pressed to leave. But if I do have to stop at a family function and then go somewhere else,
right.
Like, that's when I'm like, y'all, I have to go.
Yeah,
like,
I don't dislike any family functions either.
But, you know, even if I've been there for a long time, but sometimes I'll be ready to go. I'm tired, you know, but my mom goes, take a nap here. And then it becomes, you said you were tired. I don't want you driving while you're tired. So stay here. I don't want to stay here. I want to go home.
It's cute though. I like the little attempts.
Yeah. And she'll be like, I'll make you play. She'll put it in a package and present it to me that is very, very nice. But I want to go home. I want to go home and I want to put on nothing, maybe. You know, I might want to have a drink. I don't drink around my parents. So.
Hey, being naked and drinking beats out most things.
Yeah,
so.
right. And so I just want to chill.
Definitely understood.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, get your game plan together for Christmas. Thanksgiving just passed. I didn't have that problem. It's just very straightforward. I just got just ate my food. I did take a to-go plate, but way later. By the way, your Thanksgiving food, I tried some of it. It was really fucking good. I would never do her this dirty, but it was low-key better than it's better than the chef food that I had. And she does that.
Right. So
good shit.
I cooked for 12 hours on Thanksgiving.
What'd you make?
I made mac and cheese. I made dressing.
Fire.
I made Cajun rice. I
Different,
made
but fire.
I had Cajun turkey.
Okay.
Um, I had mashed potatoes,
Nice.
chicken wings.
Chicken wings. The pies.
Oh yeah, sweet potato pie, and I made a peach crumble. But I overcooked the peach crumble because I was focused on other stuff. So,
You overcooked it?
Yeah, the peach
Oh.
crumble.
Did I ever have any?
No.
No.
No. I didn't give any to anyone because
Oh, you
I
threw it out?
tasted it. Yeah, I tasted it. It was actually tasty, but it was overcooked. So
It's just rough.
yeah, it was kind of hard to get in. So I was like,
I mean, one for however many dishes that is.
yeah.
It was V good.
It was very good.
It was V good. I'm not going to talk shit about your cooking anymore, which I only did to troll anyways.
I know, because every time I've cooked and you've had some of my cooking, you have definitely
It was
given
fire.
me rave reviews.
But I feel like also, I don't know. I probably had a meal that you've made, but not like a Thanksgiving meal. It's like
Right.
the ultimate emperor
Right.
food of especially
Ladies,
in
this
black.
is what we prepare for.
Right.
No.
It's like that's like the
Game time.
The food meal.
It's this. What is it? The Stanley Cup.
It's the Super Bowl
It's the Super Bowl. The
of cooking. So
the
just
championship.
even the most fire meal on a random night in July wouldn't be compared to a Thanksgiving meal. So I'll stop trolling. I will stop trolling about your food. That's it.
I appreciate. Thank you for that.
All right. Let's get into these thick ass facts. I have one that has to do with the internet. And
Okay.
it's actually pretty crazy because I feel like it's a marketing tactic that's used on us all the time. What about yours?
Mine has to do with our DNA.
Okay. Well, why don't you go first since you went first in the thread?
Okay. All human embryos begin life as females.
Oh, I did hear this. Crazy. I used to have a vagina.